Welcome students for the maths class of grade 8. Today we are going to do unitary method, exercise 10D, question number 4. A contractor undertakes to dig a canal 6 km long in 35 days and employed 90 men. He finds that after 20 days only 2 km of canal have been dug. How many more men must be employed to finish the work in time? Now when we have this kind of question, mixed kind of question, where direct and inverse both are combined, or both two conditions are direct or both the conditions are inverse, so how to solve this type of questions? Solution. So we have, first of all, distance, that's kilometer we will take. Then men, we have to find out men we will take it in middle. Then days. Okay, so right now a contractor undertakes to dig a canal 6 km long in 35 days. Total distance, total length of the canal is 6 km. Days we have 35 and employed 90 men. Now what happens, he finds that after 20 days only 2 km of canal have been made. 2 km of canal made by 90 men in how many days? 20 days. Now initially it was 35 days, but in 20 days only 2 km canal has been made. So remaining 15 days, remaining work is 4 km. And how many men were required? We required X men. Okay, so we have to find out men, so we will always put arrow downwards. Okay, now we will find out the relation between kilometer and men. Kilometer and men. 90 men, 2 km. That means if the length is more, distance is more, so we require more men. That is, it is a direct variation, so in the same direction. More men, more distance, more men, so arrow will come downwards. Now we will find out the relation between men and days. 90 men, 20 days. Now days is less, men will be more. See, work is constant, so 90 men is taking 20 days. Now here days are less, so we required more men, more days is here, so we will put an arrow towards more. Okay, now we will start taking the values from X upon 90 is equals to 4 upon 2 into 20 upon 15. So 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s. So we get X is equals to 2 into 4 into 90 upon 3. 1s, 30s. So total makes X is equals to 240. So how many more men required? How many more men? Now X we got 240. How many more men must be employed to finish the work? Initial men were? There were 90 men. And X we found out 240 men. So more men required to finish the remaining work, in time is equals to 240 minus 90, which is equals to 150 men. More men required to finish the work in time is 150 men. That is the answer. That is your answer. Okay. Now question number 5. If 10 horses consume 18 bushels in 36 days, how long will 24 bushels last for 30 horses? Again, solution. What do we have to find out? How long? That means we have to find out days. So we will write days in the middle, horses and bushels. Okay, so initially we have 10 horse, 36 days and 18 bushels. Then we have 24 bushels, 30 horses and how many days? X days. Put arrow downwards first. Now find out the relation between horse and days. 36, 10 horses, they are taking 36 days. Then 30 horses, they will take less days. So less is here, so arrow will be in this direction. Now take a relation between days and bushels. For 18 bushels, it requires 36 days. So for 24 bushels, now bushels are more, so it requires days also more. So it's a direct variation, so arrow will be down. Then x upon 36 is equals to 10 upon 30 into 24 upon 18. 1s are 3s are, 1s are 8s are. Take this one this side, so x is equals to 8 upon 18 into 36, 1s are 2s are. So x is equals to 16 days. 16 days. Therefore 16 days will require to eat. Therefore 16 days will required to eat 24 bushels by 30 horses. So 30 horses. Question number 7. 90 men can complete a work in 24 days working 8 hours a day. How many men are required to complete the same work in 18 days working 7.5 hours a day? They are asking for how many men is required. That means we have to find out number of men. We take it in the middle. Days and hours. Days and hours. 90 men taking 24 days working 8 hours. X complete the same work in 18 days working 7.5 hours. Okay, working 7.5 hours. Now take an arrow. This we have to find. This will be downwards. Now men and days. Men and days. 90 men taking 24 days. Days are less, so we required more men. Days are less, we require more men. More is upward, so arrow will be upward direction. And take a relation between men and hours. 90 men working 8 hours. Now number of hours is reduced. Number of hours is reduced, so number of men will be more. Number of men will be more because here hours is reduced, so men will be more. So arrow will be upward direction. So we get x is equals to x upon 90 is equals to 24 upon 18 into 8 upon 7.5. Therefore x is equals to 24 upon 18 into, removing a decimal, so we get 80 upon 75 into 90. So dividing this one, 1s are 5s are. Then dividing by 5, 1s are 5s are. Then again dividing by 5, 5 3s are, 5 16s are, 3 1s are, 3 8s are. So 8 into 16, we get x is equals to 128 men. Therefore 128 men will be required to complete the work, complete the work in 18 days working 18 days working 7.5 hours a day Okay, so this is the answer. 128 men will be required to complete the work in 18 days working 7.5 hours a day. Next question number 10. We have 17 men. If 70 men take 15,000 square meter of field in 5 days, find how many men will dig 22,500 square meter field in 25 days. Again, see the relation. They are asking how many men we will take in middle, then days and square meter, that's area. Okay, so how many men are there? 70 men digging area of 15,000 square meter. It is there in square meter in 5 days. How many men? That we will take it as x, digging 22,500 square meter field in 25 days. Put arrow downwards. Now what is the relation between men and days? 70 men 5 days, 70 men 5 days, so 25 days is there, 25 days is there. It will be taking, it's a direct relation, 70 men 5 days, so x men 25, that means 25 is a more, so here men will also be more, so it is coming downwards. Now men and area. 70 men digging 15,000 square meter, then x men is digging 22,500. Okay, something wrong is going. Wait. Days and men. 70 men 5 days, work is same, so 25 days, so men will be less, so arrow will go upward, 70 men 15,000, x men, so this will be, work is more, men will be more, so this is the relation. So we get x upon 70 is equals to 5 by 25 into 22,500 upon 15,000. So when you are cancelling it, this two zeros get cancelled. 25 6 25 9 3 3 3 2 1 5. So we have x is equals to 3 into 70 upon 10. So we have x is equals to 21 men. Therefore 21 men will dig 22,500 square meter field in 25 days. So therefore 21 men will dig 22,500 square meter field in 25 days. A group of laborers promised to do a piece of work in 10 days, but 5 of them become absent. If the remaining laborers complete the work in 12 days, find the original number in the group. Let the original number of laborers be. Solution. Let the original number of laborers is equals to x. A group of laborers promised to do a piece of work in 10 days. Okay, but 5 of them become absent. That means Initially laborers were there, laborers and days. Initially x laborers were there and days were 10. Then but 5 of them become absent, that means x minus 5, and the remaining laborers complete the work in 12 days. Work is same, so it's a which kind of variation? It's what kind of variation? It's a inverse variation. So product is constant, so x into 10 is equals to, if we take this one as this way, so this will be downwards. So x into 10 is equals to x minus 5 into 12. So 10x is equals to 12x minus 60. 60 is equals to 12x minus 10x. 60 is equals to 2x. Therefore x is equals to 30. X is equals to 30 labors. 30 labors. Therefore they are asking a question, find the original number in the group. Therefore original number of laborers original number of laborers are 30. That is the answer.